Part 1, Two Dads, Two Worlds. Robert grows up lucky not because he has money, but because he has two philosophies living under one roof. One is his biological father, poor dad, the educated, degree-holding, job-loving gentleman who believes in stability, good grades, respectable employment. The other is his best friend's father, rich dad, a businessman without fancy certificates, yet rich in financial street smartness. Like two lawyers arguing two opposite cases, one defends security, the other argues for freedom. Poor dad advises, study hard, get a stable job, work until retirement. Rich dad says, learn how money works. Don't work for money, make it work for you. Poor dad wants Robert to become an employee. Rich dad pushes him to think like an entrepreneur and investor. In life, the boy gets two roads. Black right arrow road of certainty, salary, pension, safety. Black right arrow road of risk and reward, business, investments, growth. One dad tells him to value job security. The other says job security is an illusion, one layoff, and it collapses. This clash becomes the foundation of the book. Robert watches not their theories, but their lives. One struggles financially despite education, the other builds wealth with knowledge never taught in school. And the child learns something millions miss. Financial education matters more than academic money. Money is the main courtroom drama here. Two fathers, two verdicts. Poor dad treats money like a limited resource to be earned, saved, protected. He believes wealth comes from salary. A job is the path to survival, a promotion is a victory. His wallet breathes only when the calendar flips to payday. He buys things to show success, house, car, gadgets, but all of them cost maintenance, interest, tax. Slowly, comfort becomes burden. Rich dad sees money differently, not as something scarce, but something that can multiply. He doesn't chase high salary, he builds streams of income that flow whether he sleeps or plays golf. He buys assets, not trophies. Poor dad, work earn spend. Rich dad, invest earn grow. Rich dad teaches that money is obedient if you understand it. It is a slave if you control it, a cruel master if you don't. He shows Robert that people often stay poor not because they lack income, but because they lack financial intelligence. Schools teach math, grammar, history, but not how to escape the rat race. And without that knowledge, liabilities and the rat race. Here lies the twist of the century: your house, your car, your lifestyle. If they take money from your pocket, they're not assets. They're liabilities dressed like assets. Poor dad buys a house and proudly calls it an investment. Rich dad smiles and asks one question. Does it put money into your pocket every month? If not, it's a liability. That one sentence hits harder than court judgment. Rich dad shows how people work a job, earn salary, buy bigger house, take bigger loan, pay higher bills, and then work harder to maintain it. That cycle is called the rat race. Run, earn, spend, repeat. Life becomes a treadmill, fast legs, no progress. Rich dad's escape method? Buy assets that generate cash flow. Rental properties, stocks, businesses, intellectual property, royalties. When assets pay your bills, you achieve financial freedom. When you stop trading time for money, you become free. Simple idea, courage, learning impact. And final message. Rich dad teaches something deeper than money, courage. Knowledge alone doesn't make you rich. You need guts to invest, fail, learn, try again. Most people fear loss more than they desire growth, so they stay safe but stagnant. Poor dad says, avoid risk. Rich dad says, learn to manage risk. Poor dad values degrees and job titles. Rich dad values experience, mistakes, negotiation, creativity. The book ends with one loud message ringing like a courtroom verdict. Medium white star: if you don't learn to control money, money will control you. Medium white star: if you work for money all your life, you'll never be free. Medium white star: wealth begins in the mind, not the salary slip. Rich dad isn't just about getting rich. It's about earning freedom, time, peace. Two dads. Two philosophies. One choice.